adjusting a couple of things here. So good evening, and I want to make sure that I'm not cutting off my head. We'll just double check. I might slide this back a little bit.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, that's better. Good. All right. So from here, in fact, let me just adjust one more thing. Set my own time. So we're going to find ourselves standing with the feet together to begin with. Arms at the sides. And we'll just take a nice deep breath and we'll draw one arm up. I like to do this because it's a great way for us to lengthen our spine. So it doesn't matter which one, but visualize yourself growing very tall and finding a sense of balance. Then you can lower that arm down and do the same with the other arm. And if you are tuning in, if you wouldn't mind just checking to make sure you're muted at your end. It doesn't mean you can't unmute to ask a question, but just to cut out any background noise, that would be helpful. And after you've used the second arm to lengthen the spine, I want you to take a big inhale. And on the exhale, just lean a little forwards. Legs are straight. We're just going to spend a moment to get a sense of balance. And then inhales and come back to your, what you believe is center. Breathing the deep belly breath. And on the next one, bend backwards. So you're not, I shouldn't say bend, lean backwards. And notice how the weight shifts. Breathing the natural deep belly breath. Inhales coming back to what you believe is center. And on the next exhales, lean to your left. Breathing the deep belly breath. And inhaling center. And then go to the right. Inhaling back to center. You're aware of now. And now with the feet still together. Now, if at any point in time you need to open them up, feel free. But I want you to begin to circle. Just keeping the feet together, circling around like a little pendulum. Shows a direction. Chin is level or slightly dipped. The crown is being drawn to the heavens, the feet tethered into the earth. And back to your neutral, now go the other way. Deep belly breath. And returning back to your center. Notice what you are aware of now. What has changed, if anything? When you are ready, open the feet up, hip or shoulder widths apart. And let's just take a nice big inhale and lift the arms up. And on the exhale, swing them backwards. We're going to do a few swing hands just to help us circulate that life force. Inhaling, exhaling. Breathing in and out through the nose. Five more. Finish with the arms up over heads on the fifth one. Stretching for the stars. We'll let those shoulder blades slide down the back and just open and close the hands. Faster and faster. Start to feel a little fatigue, a little warmth. And then we'll let that begin to subside. And we'll slowly let the arms drift out and down. And as they come down to the sides, twist and turn back to the left. Coming off the back heel, the right arm comes up. And then come back through and now go to the right. The left arm comes up. And you are flowing as a dragon, twisting and turning backwards. Pausing as you twist. Breathing the deep belly breath. Nothing is forced, but there's effort. And eventually, a sense of rhythm kicks in. And the chi or the prana guides you. Two more. Went left first, finish right, and coming back. Inhales and just open the hands a little bit. Exhales close. Now a little bit further out. A little ocean wave breathing a little further out. And each time you just come a little further out. Inhales as you open. Exhales as you close. Flowing. Breathing. And natural. Deep breath. And when you reach the furthest extent, notice what you are aware of. And you're ready to begin to shorten the extent with each breath, just a little bit each time. As the hands work less and less further apart, the breath is still deep. You simply slow the movement until they come back almost touching, relaxing down in front. Let's lower the head. Let's take the chin to the right shoulder, up and around and down to the left. So if any of us are feeling maybe a little headache, stuck energy in the throat, or a tight neck, should help to open up. Allowing for your own flow. The gates of consciousness in the back being stimulated. And one more. Finishing with the head down. Now when you're ready, go left to right. Deep belly breath. Finishing with the head down on the next one. We'll slowly, slowly raise the head up. Now, let's just take one arm forward and one arm behind. Some similarities to earlier, but different. Let yourself draw apart through the chest, between the head and the feet. Noticing where you may find there's resistance. Noticing where you find there's a natural opening. Looking for harmony. Looking for stability. Looking for expansiveness. And begin to slow down. Back to neutral. And from here, the hands to the hips and then stirring the suit. You choose the direction. I pretty much use this every time because of the significance of the belt channel. All pathways flow through the belt channel. Whether they're on the surface or deep inside. So notice here again where you may find there's openness or restriction. And see if through the movement you can adjust using the deep belly breath to enhance and even out the flow of energy. So one part of the body is neither warmer than another part or cooler, but even throughout. There's a vibration inside of you that seems pretty harmonious. And there's a clarity that's apparent as well, or becoming more apparent. And two more. Finishing back at neutral for you. When you're ready, go your other way. A natural deep belly breath. What is happening now? And 2 more. And we'll return back to neutral. Now, let's bring the hands up to the waist and just a few circles of the tailbone. So teeny tiny, it's almost like what we were doing earlier with the feet together. So you choose your direction, just a few. Back to neutral, go the other way now. And back to neutral. Inhales, tuck the tailbone forwards. Be careful not to strain. Exhales back. Inhales forwards. Exhales back. Inhales forward. Exhales back. Inhales forward. Exhales back. Sweep back up to the heavens. Step the feet into meet. Come down, bending into the legs. It doesn't matter how you want to put your fingers. Maybe thumbs on the inside, maybe all the fingers on the inside. But sit down low and then straighten the legs and rise up. And sit, squeezing ankles and knees together. And up, and down, and up, and down, up. Just do a few more. And last one, come up, but then go back down. Now, sit nice and low, bottom roughly level with your knees. Take the knees left to right. Squeezing them together as you circle. Breathing a deep belly breath. Round and around we go. And back to neutral, go the other way, right to left. And last one. Inhales, come tall, stepping the feet apart, sweep up to the heavens. Gather some energies, bring the hands down, interlace those fingers, elbows together, chest level, circle around the wrists and the hands. The forearms rubbing together, creating a little warmth. Go the other way now with those wrists and hands. And then you can stop and maybe shake the hands for just a moment. And slow the shaking down. And so, if we have a hard surface, be careful with your feet. But female gender, right foot back, male left. Switch it up if you like. But circle around 9 times, top and then bottom of the foot to the floor. Now, what do I mean by that? Where the toes are, big toe adjacent to especially, that presses down, and then the big ball mound under the foot. So those are the key points to press gently down into the floor, on your carpet, on your mat. You can bend the standing leg, so you go 9 times one way, then 9 the other. And then you can press down to the top of the foot, just bend your standing leg a little more, press down. You know you're doing it if you feel a stretch up the shin. You might want to kick a few times and switch to the other side. Breathing the deep belly breath, pressing down to the top of the foot when you've done your 9 and 9. And then maybe kicking a few times. And then we'll come back to standing with the feet together, the arms just resting at the sides, your own natural deep belly breath. And we're going to step out to the left, so the left corner with the left foot. The hands will rise up, chest level. We're going to come through and open at chest, heart and lung level, lifting the toes as you come back, lowering the toes as you come through. We're calming the water. This is the first principal movement. Now, we've been doing movements, but this is the one in the series I have for tonight. And we'll come back in. Gently lift the arms and press down. Now, I did 6. So I'm going to check with 6 tonight. Usually it's 5 to 7, but I'm choosing 6. Step out with the right foot. lift the hands, come through, open, and return. So if you find you're doing more than me, once you have the form down, just flow with the deep belly breath. Inhale. And coming back in, gently lifting up, stepping the feet together, resting on an imaginary rock or table. Now, when you're ready, we're going to take the left hand on top of the right. We'll step out to the side with the left foot, and we're going to push the water to the left side. And then the right hand turns to be on top, and we push the water to the right side, twisting the spine side to side, shifting the weight in the feet, side to side. Deep belly breath. Have gentle spread fingers or relaxed hands. And now we're going to come up to the chest level and across as you alternate fanning the wind. Maybe you find your range of motion is a little greater. Deep belly breath, in and out through the nose. Excellent. Last set. We'll finish coming to the left, letting the hands come down, lift them, step in with the foot, gently resting on that imaginary table. Now turn the palms to face one another about waist level. We'll step out to the left corner again, lowering the toes, coming up, roughly shoulder height, maybe even face and down, lifting the toes as you draw back. And imagine a drum, and you're just going over the drum. Breathing, flowing, circling. Coming back in, letting the hands come back, feet together. And when you're ready, lifting the hands once again, waist level, stepping out right foot over the drum on this side. Lifting the toes, lowering the toes. Focusing on breath, focusing on third eye. And last one. Coming back in, stepping in, lowering the hands. Taking a round of breath. Now we'll open the hands up at the waist, palms facing forward. Step out with that left foot, and we're going to lift up high, about head level, and come down. The hands do not touch. So in this case, we're lifting the ball to the mountain, high up. There's a rocking sensation. Natural deep belly breath. And last one. Coming back in, lowering stepping, resting. And when you're ready, opening again. Now step out with the right foot, lift, rise, and down. Finding your own rocking sensation. Lift the toes as you come back, lowering them as you go forward. And again, I'm oscillating between 6 and 7 here, so coming back in, gently pressing down. Now ball to the valley. So we'll open the hands up about chest level, maybe even a little higher if you like. You can step out with the left foot. This time come down and lift from the feet up. And back and down. So you can hinge as far as seems appropriate to you. Lifting the toes as you come back up. And last one, coming up, back and down, stepping in, gently lifting, placing those hands on that imaginary plane. You're ready, lifting them up, stepping out with the right foot and coming down, lifting. And last one, drawing back, down, stepping in, lifting, resting, concluding ball to the valley. Single whip is next. So with your right hand, let's lift it up and bring it out to the side. All the fingers are together. Bend in the elbow, bend in the wrist. Well, step out with the left foot. And we're going to lift the left hand and push straight ahead. And we'll draw back. And we'll push. And then we'll step in, rest on the table, lift the left hand, open, fingers together, the right hand flows up, step out the right. 1 and 2, coming back in, relaxing the hands, right side again, lifting the left, pushing out. So here again, you're looking for relaxation. Gentle bends. The right hand flows up. But you can also have a sense of resistance as you strengthen the arms. Lifting with the right, that's the hook, and then the whip. Back in, lifting left, right coming up, pushing. Right flowing up, lifting left, pushing. Left hook. Well, we could do this more than 2. I'm just choosing 2 tonight. And then switching sides. Left. One more step. Notice what you might feel in the body when you do this. Where do you feel it? And we come back, gently closing, breathing. Now for this next one, lift the hands up in front of the chest, step out with the left foot. Now the right fingertips come into the left palm. And we're going to push across to the left and then draw back the bowstring with the right hand, shifting the weight to the right. Excellent. We'll reach out to the right now, and the right arm is going to flow all the way back over to the left side. And now we push through with the left, and we draw back. And we reach out with the left, and the left hand comes all the way over to the right, and the right fingertips into the left palm. This is known as focus the arrow. It has a longer name if we want to use it, but why? Focus here is good enough. And press through now to the right. Draw back. Reach out to the left. Come through to the right. Push through. Pull back. Reach. Take the right hand over to the left. Push through. Draw back. Reach out left. Over. Right. 2 more sets. Pulling back. Reaching out right over to the left. Pushing through. Drawing back. Reaching out left. Last set. Pulling back right. Reaching out. Pushing across. Draw back left. Reach out. Let the hands come through. Cross. Open as you step the feet in to meet. Hands come to rest on that imaginary table. Breathing the deep belly breath. Bring the hands up to the chest level, palms facing forward. Step out with the left foot. Push the left hand out. Draw back as you lift the left toes. Push the right hand through. And then left toes come down as left arm goes through. And right. Try not to straighten the arms completely. A little bend in the elbow. Find a sense of resistance. Strengthening the arms. Shifting the weight. Forwards into front leg, and then into the back leg. Last one. Finish with the right hand coming through, open, gently lowering the hands down to that imaginary table. Lifting up, when you're ready, step out with the right foot to that right corner, push through right hand, draw back, lifting toes, push through left. And then right and left. That's the pattern. Let's keep going for 5 more sets. Last set. Finish with the left hand coming through, stepping in, lifting the arms, gently lowering down. Taking a round of breath. Cross the right or lift the right arm over the left. We'll step out with the left foot to the left corner. Now the left arm will go forward and up and the right comes down. And now we part the wild horse's mane. When you draw back, you can lift the toes if you like. So imagine you are embracing the moon and then they just slide apart, or you're tossing a frisbee. Or if you like horses, you're combing the mane. The upper arm travels up diagonally, the lower down diagonally. Last one. We'll come back in, gently putting the hands down on that table. Now the left comes over the right. We'll step out with the right foot and right arm up, left down. Deep belly breath. And last one. Draw back with a big circle, gently bringing the feet together, the arms coming down to the side. Take a full round of breath. Now on this one, the right hand comes up above, the palm facing to your left, the left hand underneath the right, palm also facing left. We'll step out with the left foot and we're going to pivot or twist to the left. And then we'll draw back, lifting the toes. And we'll pivot, brush knee, breathing, pushing, deep belly breath. Hands in the same plane. And last one. Excellent. Coming back, lifting, gently pressing down, feet together. When you are ready, the left hand rises up, right hand underneath, palms face to the right, step out right foot. Brush knee on this side, rewind, and brush. Lifting those front toes as you come back. Now, of course, if at any point in time it feels unstable to lift the toes, just keep them down. Twisting the spine in its entirety. Slowly. And last one. Opening, stepping in, gently bringing the hands down. Taking a round of breath. Now on this next one, we're going to take a wide step out to the left. The arms will come up, the left arm in front of the forehead as you twist to the left. The forearms face forward and you have gentle fists. We'll come back through, cross as we open the fists. Now the big step out to the right side. Right forearm in front of forehead, left forearm in front of chest. Cross, opening the fists, coming to the left. Hit the tiger. Deep. Now it's not a mean hit, it's a gentle. But the idea here is to protect yourself. Alternating side to side. So opening as we come back. I'll do one more set. Cross. Coming back in, opening out. This time we'll cross again, lifting gently, lowering down. Now this next one, start with the feet together. We're going to step to the left and the arms will come up. So the left arm comes up, the right hand palm faces down, but it's right under the left elbow. The right foot steps in to open the hips. I'm just demonstrating my hips open. I'm on the toes on the right foot, knee points to the right, snake's tongue. Now I'm going to make a fist, turn my fist forward. I lower out in front. I'm going to come up underneath the right arm and I throw a punch. And then I open my hands and arms and I step to the right. The left foot comes in on the toes. The left hand under the right elbow. No fist yet. Now I'm going to turn my hand out, make a fist, circle out, around, come through snake's tongue as I throw a punch. Shift, circle, punch. Deep belly breath, energetically. Notice what is happening now. Right side. Circling, throwing the punch. Turning the hand, fist, circle, punch. Fist, through, punch. Fist, through, punch. Fist, through, punch. Fist, through, punch. One more set. Fist, through, punch. And final, fist, through, punch. Open out, cross, gently press down, feet together. Take a round of breath. Now we'll do push and pull next. So the hands are going to come up about chest level. We'll step out with the left foot and we're going to push through with the palms. And then we'll draw back with the palms facing the heavens, pushing through and drawing back. Now you can lower the hands a little bit, like pushing waves, and then on the upper part, drawing back. You might think of a trough and then a crest. But there's a shift in the direction of the palms. A deep belly breath. Flowing like water. Last one. Drawing in, stepping in, hands come up, out and down. Resting on that imaginary table. And then when you're ready, you can lift, step out with the right foot, push, draw back, and push, and draw back. So again, you can have that sense of a circular motion if you like, or it can be a little more flat, like you're in the same plane. And last one. Drawing back in, opening, stepping in, gently coming down to rest. Now for this one, we're going to take the left hand out to the left side. We'll step out with the left foot. It will flow up to chest level. The right hand will trail as you turn left. And then the right arm takes precedence up above as you turn right. The left flows up and the right trails. And it's alternating side to side as hands waving clouds. A natural deep belly breath. Side to side. Slowly breathing. And we'll do one more set, finishing as we come to the right, opening, stepping in with the left foot, gently pressing down, resting on the table. Our final posture, lotus flower, closing, breathing the deep belly breath. Inhale, exhale. The arms relax. Inhale and let's lift. Exhale and let's lower. Inhale, sweep up to the heavens. Exhale, slow down. Inhale, lift, bringing the wrists together, forming a lotus blossom. Exhale, closing the lotus blossom. Inhale, extending. Exhale, opening. As you send out peace, goodwill, love, care, compassion. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. You can slowly lower the hands, feet together. We'll take a nice big breath, sweep the arms up from the sides. We'll press down through the feet to seal in the practice. We'll lift up the midline over the shoulders, around the head, pushing down to seal the practice into the legs. And finally, another sweep up from the sides, overhead, pressing down to seal the practice in through the entire body. We'll bring the hands to the belly, female right, male left. Switch it up if you like. The other hand over top. Let's take an inhale tonight and just shake the belly gently. And on the exhale, relaxing, gathering a little saliva in the mouth. And swallowing it all the way down to the root, to the tailbone. And you can lift the hands, we'll come around, encapsulating the right fist with the left palm, a gentle bow. Ching on, ching, ping on, health, happiness, and harmony to each of you. Thank you. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Enjoy your dinner, enjoy your sleep, whatever it is you do tonight.
Thank you, Michael.
All right. Take care, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Andrea.